Every night, millions of people fall asleep with a cat on top of them, on their chest, against their legs, right on their pillow. And most of them think the same thing. "Aw, my cat loves me." But here's what almost nobody realizes. What your cat is doing when they sleep with you is so much more than just affection. In this video, we're going to break down exactly what's happening inside your cat's mind when they choose to sleep next to you, the real reasons from a psychological and instinctual level. And one of them, I promise you, is going to completely change the way you see your cat. To understand why your cat does this, we need to go back, way back. In the wild, cats are solitary hunters. They don't travel in packs, they don't sleep in groups, they survive alone. Which means sleep is actually one of the most vulnerable moments in a cat's life. When they close their eyes, they can't hunt, they can't run, they can't defend themselves. So every single cat on this planet, including yours, has a deeply wired instinct. Only sleep near something you trust completely. And that's where you come in. When your cat chooses to sleep with you, they're not just being cute, they're making a survival decision. They are choosing you. Reason number one, your cat feels safe with you. Now, this sounds simple, but I want you to really think about what that means for a cat. Cats don't give trust easily. They're not like dogs who bond with almost everyone they meet. Cats are incredibly selective. They observe, they test, they watch your patterns for weeks, sometimes months, how you move, how loud you are, whether you're predictable, whether you've ever hurt them. And if, after all of that, your cat still chooses to close their eyes next to you, that's not a small thing. That is one of the highest forms of trust a cat can show. Researchers who study feline behavior call this chosen proximity. The cat has no obligation to be near you. They could sleep anywhere in the house. They chose your side of the bed. That choice means everything. Reason number two might surprise you a little. Your cat is also sleeping with you because you're warm. Now, before you feel slightly used, hear me out. Cats have a body temperature slightly higher than ours, around 38 to 39 degrees Celsius. They lose heat faster than we do, and maintaining that temperature costs energy. So when your cat curls up against you, they're doing something remarkably intelligent. They're conserving energy by using your body heat. But here's the thing, they don't do this with a couch cushion or a pile of blankets. They do it with you. Because warmth alone isn't enough. It has to come from a source they trust. In their mind, heat and safety are the same thing. They're a package deal. So yes, your body temperature is part of the equation, but you're not just a radiator to your cat. You're a safe, warm, trusted presence, and that combination is irreplaceable. Reason three goes even deeper than safety or warmth. It goes back to the very beginning of your cat's life. When kittens are born, they spend the first weeks of their lives in constant physical contact with their mother and siblings. They sleep in a pile, they groom each other, they share body heat, they breathe together. That physical closeness isn't just comfort, it's survival, it's bonding, it's how they learn what love feels like. Now, fast forward to your adult cat. That instinct doesn't disappear, it evolves. For many cats that live with humans, you become the social companion, the safe presence they want to be physically near, not because they're confused about what you are, but because they've genuinely attached to you. Behaviorists describe this as social sleeping. It's the same behavior cats show with other cats they deeply trust, and now you're on the receiving end of it. But here's the part I mentioned at the beginning, the one that changes everything. We're almost there. Reason four. And this is the one. Your cat isn't just sleeping next to you because they feel safe. In many cases, your cat is sleeping next to you to protect you. I know, it sounds backwards. This tiny animal who depends on you for food and shelter is trying to protect you? Yes, here's why. Cats are crepuscular hunters, most active at dawn and dusk with heightened senses at night. When you sleep, from your cat's perspective, you become vulnerable. You're still, you're unaware, your defenses are completely down. And in the language of feline instinct, that vulnerability triggers a protective response in some cats. They position themselves near you, sometimes facing the door, sometimes watching the room, ears slightly turned, eyes half open. They are on guard for you. Now, not every cat does this in the same way. Some are more protective by nature, some are more relaxed. But if you've ever noticed your cat sleeping next to you but facing away, positioned toward the door or window, that's almost certainly what's happening. They're not ignoring you, they're watching over you. Now that you know the why, let me show you how to read the where, because the position your cat chooses tells you a lot about where they are emotionally. On your chest, maximum attachment. Your heartbeat and breathing are familiar sounds to them. They've associated those rhythms with safety since kittenhood. Against your legs, comfort-seeking without full vulnerability. They want to be close, but they're still leaving themselves an easy exit. This is very common with cats that are still building full trust. At your head on the pillow, a strong sign of affection and social bonding. Cats often sleep face-to-face with those they consider their closest companions. At the foot of the bed, facing away, protective mode. They're choosing to be near you while keeping an eye on the room. This cat is a guardian. Each position is its own little message. Once you know how to read them, you'll never look at your sleeping cat the same way again. So the next time your cat climbs onto your bed and settles in beside you, remember this: they're not there by accident. They're not there out of habit. They're there because somewhere in their ancient, instinct-driven mind, they ran through every option, and you were the answer. The safest place, the warmest presence, the one they want to protect. You're not just their owner. To them, you're family. If you want to understand more about how your cat thinks, why they do the things they do, and what they're really trying to tell you, this is the channel for that. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.